I am in the house, y'all. What's up? It's been a whole long week or two or a week and a half that I haven't been here. Ain't been nothing really to talk about. Repeat bull crap. Who watched the Grammys last night? Not me. Lip balm. You don't need to be all up in my business. Anyway, thank goodness I got a good light because guess what? Of course it bombed on me. Hold on. Me's back. Shoot. I'm gonna have to go back over here. Oh shit. So I got my little backlight is charging right now. So I mean it didn't make a big difference, but it did. JayZ name came up last night or yesterday or whatever day during the weekend. Grammys is out and JayZ name is coming up in documents. Like y'all really be out for the wrong people. Epstein was having parties, real parties. Whatever he was doing at later on, I don't think he had people at parties like Diddy did. Okay, he didn't want that secret to get blown up. And JayZ was a free agent then. He was mad young. They said 96. Jay wasn't even really out. He was just getting out. So if he dipped in there and got him a, personally, I think he was on some come up around then. I'm talking about with billionaire status money. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Like usual. But that be me because I be missing. And I haven't been consistent. I haven't been consistent at all. So basically, I wanted to go to the files myself. Why not? It's open. I wanted to go to the files myself where I could read what I want to read off of this. Now, JayZ name and my part of it, too many document pages. Let me show y'all. They said the Department of Justice publishes 3.5, not 100, not 1,000, million response pages in compliance with the Epstein Files Transparency Act. 3.5 million responsive pages in compliance. That's a lot of pages to go through and be reading. That's a lot. Absolutely horrible. Who read it? I don't even think a book come with 3.5 pages. Million? Holy moly. So, yeah, they was at the Grammys last night and I missed it. Anyway, the Washington Department of Justice today posted over 3 million additional pages responsive to the Epstein Files Transparency Act, which was signed into law by President Trump November the 19th, 2025. Yeah, after he probably scratched up all his names allegedly. And why is he? Oh, because he can. Okay, wait, because that's federal. Okay, more than 2,000 videos and 180,000 images were included in today's additional publication, combined with prior releases. This makes the total production nearly 3.5 million pages released. Okay, I said that. These files are collected from 5 primary sources, including the Florida and New York cases against Epstein, the New York case against Maxwell, the cases investigating Epstein's death, the Florida case investigating a former butler of Epstein, a former butler, multiple FBI investigations, and the Office of Inspector General investigation into Epstein's death. That's a lot. They said they got 5 primary sources. My my phone was just shaking, and I'm not shaking anything. Ooh, with how underprivileged, deliberate, deliberative process prevail, attorney's client prevail. Okay. Items that are not part of the case filed for Epstein and Maxwell were completely unrelated to these cases. The production may include fake and falsely submitted images, documents, and videos, as everything that was sent to the FBI by the public was included in the production that is, I guess I'm talking to nobody, but responsive to the act. Some of the documents contain untrue and y'all know I be stuttering on the low. I can read, but sometimes big words can get my tongue tied. Sensationist. Sensationship. That's a shame, y'all. I don't crucify me. Claims against the President Trump that were submitted to the FBI right before the 2020 election. So basically, they saying there was fake and falsely submitted images and documents of videos that was submitted to the FBI right before 2020 election, Trump's 2020 election. To be clear, the claims were unfolded and false, and they have oh, they said they had a ability, certainly, certainly would have been weaponized against President Trump already. So basically, they saying all this stuff is false, and when it would already got weaponized against the president. I'm still mad about the word I got stuck on. Sensationalist. That's it. Sensationalist, y'all. Sensationalist. I'll come back. Sensationalist. I can read. I'm sorry. I got tongue tied by like that. Hella fucking slow. No, I'm not. Let's bring it back. Bring it back. So basically, 500 attorney reviewers from the department contribute to the effort in addition to the United States Attorney Office. Oh, boo. Y'all ain't do shit. How about that? How about that? How about that? But let me search. Because it say you got access to the files. I put JayZ's name in, and it didn't really come up with crap. So what I'm going to put in now is Diddy's name. Let's see what Diddy name do on the search. Oh, it's me shaking it. It's me shaking the table. Let's see. Okay. Just when you thought Epstein file couldn't get reports on Diddy and Jay-Z with folk false. Didn't not only did the White House Jessica Reed curse reports on Diddy and Jay-Z with Frolic glamorizing evil is still evil. She has blood on her hand, rage with parties. Which one of Diddy's defenders outrage as the parties with one of Diddy's defenders invite a Giselle Maxwell fangirl. House exhibits love to go the extra. I'm reading from the Department of Justice. This was September the 10th. It don't give a year though. Boards had planned closure. Jolts, a tiny Virginia town, and Jolts, a tiny Virginia town, indicted against Combs' lengthy career inside the tech industry's backbone. ABC's News. Sean Diddy, NBC. Sean Diddy, charged with sex trafficking. Now, okay, that's old. We trying to find the connections if there was any Epstein and Diddy involvement in there. It's, damn shit just keeps shaking. Am I pushing it? It's like every time. Oh, it is me moving it, Lordy. Okay, connects Diddy and Inconvenient Truths. Epstein. I'm trying to find some connects. It's like you click on these documents and they are blocked out. Blocked out with no damn nothing. It's just blocked out. Oh, here go text messages. He is a maniac. He trying to spam me too. What the hell going on? What? I don't know what I'm in some files and stuff, y'all. Hold up. They text messages between Lady Victoria. Okay, there's some private text messages all up in the Epstein's files. This was August 27, 2023. My bad. This is I think Diddy's what the hell? I'm trying to figure this crap out, y'all. I don't think I'm the only one who is so sick of these pretenders. They are mostly paid escorts and rent boys escorting money. It's just about money. Watch somebody sound off free down somebody. If you have not yet seen this, this is real trafficking and shows what a joke these con artists really are. Also, the media is responsible for using the word trafficking so loosely in order to dramatize the story of the Epstein fake survivors. Oh gosh. Another text message. Somebody is not too late for you to come forward to the authorities and save yourself. The Epstein file. Epstein. Bleh. The FBI has all the evidence of the fraud. It will be a long jail sentence. Think about it. Please feel free to reach out. Where my people at? Where? You know what, y'all? 15 minutes now. Okay. 15 minutes. Yep. I can't believe my people. Lady Victoria Hervey. Who's that, y'all? George B. Todd. Okay. So this lady was giving out some tea, and this is in the files. This is all Epstein files opened up. These are people talking afterwards. That might have been an accuser. So George B. Tanks. Don't know this man. He guess he's a politician somewhere. Gannett Zingler is doing an amazing job exposing government corruption and blackmail. Yeah, I gotta remember they've been out here killing judges and their wives been lawyers and people been just popping up dead in their homes, y'all, leaving their kids in closets and stuff, allegedly. But I'm telling you, it's gotten crazy right now. And it's not over. This is just like literally the middle, freaking middle. There was a beginning, this the middle, and it's gonna be an end. Mark my words. Corruption and blackmail. His organization Marco Polo created. Biden laptop emails.com. Everyone is encouraged to donate to his organization. That is Gannett Zingler. So this the dude, I think he was one. And I can't even zoom the heck in on that because I used to be able to touch and pull up. Now I can't do it. A federal, this George B. Tonks is just all over this crap. A federal judge stated that I cannot be interviewed about, I guess, Epstein's without the court permission. I have decided to turn down all interviews, or is either Trump name scribbled out. A lot of this stuff got Trump scribbled out of here, blacked out. Is if he would at least everything first and critique to himself. Understand none of that mess. Nobody don't give. But y'all better give a damn because this the man is handling situations in the office. He governing our country right now. He's president of our fucking country, but nobody want to hear nothing about really what's going on out here. That's why I got goddamn viewers this morning. Because y'all really don't want to hear it. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. You want to hear the truth. Okay, so he's still talking. I want to make it very clear to everyone that I have always supported Lucy O.C. Osborne Crowley, that I have always supported her. After speaking with her, I can honestly say that she is focused on exposing the truth and will not, will go out of her way as a trained lawyer to thoroughly investigate her sources. Then she says, and this is back in 2023. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, George. I can't tell you how much means to me. So he was backing her up with some stuff. He was backing her up, and I think they was cutting. It's too late. At do you want to schedule the meeting with Kensington? Who he talking to? Trump. And Trump, this is. I want to know where the JayZ name was coming up. The London, no, my bad. George B. Tonks is still talking. The party starts now. I will be off the federal probation. I will be living between New York, London, and Miami. The 2000s, I really lived in my beautiful penthouse between New York, San Francisco, and Miami. Then, okay, then this is the case. This is so Victoria, Lady Victoria sound like Bridgerton. Lady Victoria, Lady Victoria, what case were you a witness on? And what government mental agency granted you whistleblower status? Now, no one can find it. If George B. Tonks lied about anything, the attorneys would have sued him, and the federal judge would have. Oh wait a minute! I'm sorry. I'm reading two things. The federal judge would have held him if he felt George submitted fraudulent documents in the court. None of what happened. None of what happened. So they always all up. They say, "Are you worried about anything you told somebody and told George Tonk? You should be." Ooh. So it was some stuff going down, and they were blowing Trump up. And George Tonks ended up in some crap. Lady Victoria, everybody. I don't even know if they still aren't working for the president. I'm gonna go back on this because I wanted to see anything about JayZ in the mix. But this morning I ended up catching Lizzo saying everybody's caught up. Don't believe all that crap. And I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't want to just go believe it. Like, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to see if JayZ names what they got going on. I got to see treatment of media. That ain't crap. Let me see. Let me go down. Just a reminder. I'm looking because they got phone calls, phone messages, text messages, exposing lies. When I began exposing the lies of, damn, what was that name? Dang, y'all, that name blocked up, and they were so terrified that and Judge temporary silence. You know what? I'm pissed off. They released 3 point freaking 5 million pages of crossed out and blacked out names. They only put the names that they wanted to use and expose, but the names we want to freaking hear, they're blacked out. All this crap is blacked out. The fuck? How the hell am I know exactly who that is? Uh-oh, hold up. The liar Blink and Mr. Kaepernick were reported. They were fearful of Mr. Tonks and emails, recorded phone calls, and personal information about her. Oh, so it's a girl. It's a girl. About her and other allegations, victims related to just. If I'm like this for a reason, because the way the note is, it go up, it's on the side, so I'm reading it like that. Related to Jeffrey Epstein. So it says, yeah, allegations victims related to Epstein's. Miss Farmer has been advised at multiple occasions people contact police with threats, potential law violations, and file their, oh my God, any orders of protection. Also hire the person to file charges. You know what? They've been hiding shit for years, y'all. Sexual allegations. Um, let's clean it up is what they call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always a cleanup person. It's always a cleanup person. But see, ain't nobody talking amongst each other no more. They texting. They texting. Excuse me. They texting. And all this stuff is just sticking in the text. And they saying her. Who's her? Who's her? It must have been the victim girl. Okay. It must have been, they blocked her name out. It must have been the girl that committed the suicide when she came and blew everything up from the gate. I think that's who name they crossing out. Oh, it's good. So they showing pictures of bruised victims. This girl put Prince Charles on. Was it? My bad. Is it the Prince, y'all? You know what I'm talking about, or is it the? Let me see. Yeah, Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew. So boom, it says to all the conspiracy therapists theorists who are now experts on whatever. It crossed it out. Donald J. Trump, Prince Andrew, Alan the Voiturist, some Jewish name, Lady Victoria Hervey, Leslie Abigail Weaver, George B. Talks. Ooh, see, these the people was talking and trying to blow it up. Ellen Grutterson, Glenn and Eva Dublin, Richard Branson, the Maxwells, and then it say killed, everything all blocked out. Jeez. What the fuck? But y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me though. Blink was recruited, blacked out. Jeffrey Epstein and Giselle Maxwell sex trafficking ring as a teenager. She survived and barely shared her story. 83 to okay, that is the girl that killed herself. She was the whistleblower. Prayers to her. It says a lot. Oh my gosh, a lot going on. But I can't believe nobody came up here to check me out this morning. Well, I'm gonna stay on my usual hour, and I am because I'm not like I said. Y'all know how I am. If FBI has done their job, blank, 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 y'all should see all these blackouts. You know what? I'm gonna show y'all the blackouts real quick, real quick, because you know, like personally, I'm just trying to show a little bit. You see the letters? You see the blackouts? Those are the names. The blackouts. Shit. Let me set me back up. Blackout, 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 blackout. You see that shit? See that shit, y'all? Blacked all the way out. Like I said, it blacked out the names. I hate it. So they said Giselle Maxwell was abusing too. What was that picture? Are those pictures of people? In the newspaper, Carter gives the explanation of his Belize Middleton and Abe, who signs pedophile Jeffrey Epstein into the White House several times during Bill Clinton's presidency, took great lengths to ensure his suicide bid was successful. After writing a text to his wife saying he had found a perfect place for a nap in the sun. Ooh, Sergeant Carter. And then he killed himself, right? There's so much stuff. I can imagine going through all of this 3.5 million, y'all. But I'm damn We're going through a little bit of it as we are talking. And a lot of this message, George B. Talks. And blank if you think this Prince Andrew matter is over. I've got news for you. We say you in big ass letters, little girl. Ooh, it's not over. And yes, I'm going to make sure you return every cent back to the British mockery. You are a disgrace. Ooh, jeez. Who are you talking to? 23. Jeez. I was doing a lot. Wait a minute. A surprise is coming your way, Miss Blank iPhone. Ooh, this was last year, 2025. And 2025 and shit. 2025. Let me see. I can't really. Oh, this is you are over the target, so I am dropping the truth like there is no other. Damn. Yo, when I say when y'all white folks be fucking fighting, y'all be fighting. Blank. It's too late for you to come forward with the. Oh, I already read that one about the authorities and save yourself. The FBI has all the evidence of the fraud. It will be a long jail sentence. Think about it. Please feel free to reach out. You really are evil cunt and hope your cancer. Oh God, yeah. Wait a minute. Dad. You really are an evil cunt and hope your cancer gets you soon. This is in the Jeffrey Epstein files, and this is literally all of them arguing over the case back and forth. And it's not actually saying who this. All it says is return, find someone else. Ooh, that meant find someone else to play with. Oh shit! What the? That might have been George and that goddamn Lady Victoria. They going at it. Oh no. She said, "Oh, but cancer gets you soon." Damn. But y'all don't hear me though. Okay, wait a minute. Find someone else to fucking play with. Can you imagine the government? Y'all don't hear me though. The government and people in the government or people that are involved with the government speak like that. Find someone else to play with. That's what they said. It said, and oh, and you sorry. You lastly blank. You are responsible for trafficking your own little sister. Whoa! Whoa! I need names. They is tripping. Who trafficking their goddamn little sister? You are the reason Blank was sexually assaulted because selling your shitty art was more important than your own sister. Oh, you see again. I'm not like you. I never ever recruited anyone at Epstein who punished me several. Oh, wait a minute, wait, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. You see, again, I'm not like you. I really never recruited anyone, and Epstein punished me severely for that. Blocked out. But you were there when Epstein was raping me repeatedly, right? It was my fault Epstein raped me repeatedly? Question marks. Okay, they all got question marks. Oh, I forgot. Ard, because here they really sensitive. All this stuff written in the government. Don't be getting mad because we're repeating it. To bully, ard, and trafficked victims when you were not even one. You're disgusting. Damn. That y'all don't hear me though. They said find someone else. This is who the person's talking. They call find someone else to play with. Okay, where else is this find someone else? Because they be going in. So George Tonks is arguing with the person. It's too late. Bling, 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 blackout. Do you want to be rescheduled to the meeting in Kensington? Okay, hold up. I think I already did all that. So that must be okay. Okay, so Lady Victoria, she did admit to co-conspire with to help George B. Tonks break Illinois law, illegally taping phone calls and other personal telecommunication after they received sanctions at recent parole violation hearings. So they was all down. The FBI Department of Justice, Joe Biden, and the word has been scammed. Oh man, there's some stuff. Whew, so George and the girl was going at it. And then he's out there accusing me of all kinds of nonsense. I'm so glad that the U.S. government is monitoring everything I do. I feel so much safer just knowing that I am being monitored. He got an ankle bracelet on saying that, y'all, with some Pumas on. Boy, bye. She blew you up, so you was down with the stuff too. Yeah, Pete has 3 accounts. Rebecca Cohen. What? Yup, he has 3 accounts. Rebecca Cohen, Epstein, crackhead. And we were here. He's using. It was so obvious, and he spams everyone now who monitors your name online, especially Nick. Yup, he has 3 accounts. Rebecca Cohen, Epstein, crackhead. Where are my people? What the fuck? Yo, they been too influenced much by too much black culture. Cause I thought we was the only ones that call people crackheads. Yeah. You. Oh my gosh, call that man a crackhead. So it's so obvious, and he spams everyone who mentions your name online. Okay. Oh my gosh. I guess. Oh wait a minute. There's some pictures. Pictures. Okay, you got Victoria, Lady Victoria, with pictures of with Giselle Maxwell. They are the best. I'm still trying to look for JayZ name. Okay, I'm going back. I'm about to get up out of this because I can imagine all that stuff that just came out. Jeez. Jeez. Let me put JayZ name back in the mix because I want to see what could have had transpired that they blocked out lessons from the JayZ business model. This was like in, oh man, like 2013, July 15th, 2013. It's supposed to be a, and there's nothing. It's blocked out, blocked, nothing. The whole whole damn situation. So how JayZ name came up, but nothing's coming up. Let's click on this one. Okay, so there's some pictures and stuff that popped up, but that doesn't mean still that Jay's name is in the mix. I'm looking. I got on this live to see if I can clear a little bit of allegations about JayZ name being on these documents that they say is in these emails. As you see, but So, who's that? Lady feeling very at home in the palm. Lady Victoria in with the President Trump. Remember the time Lady Victoria snubbed Jessica Malargo and met Trump while Jess only to get to meet Mike Huckabee? No! I'm looking for Jay-Z's name. I don't give a damn about what y'all got going on, really. I'm just trying to make sure my boy right, my brother, all people's over here. Because if that's the case, why was you even rocking with them, Jay? You probably was trying to. Oh, shit. There's Diddy Raggedy behind in the pictures. Diddy Dump Bump. Diddy Do Bop. Damn, I wish I could make it bigger. I want to read it. So he's in the pictures. Well, oh, it do say Jay-Z name, but it doesn't really say nothing. Hold up, I gotta. There ain't even nobody on here anyway. I know they ain't trying to say this is when Jessica Reed Cross reports on Diddy and Jay-Z. Okay, they said that all right. How the numbers to make extra man? That ain't really giving out nothing. That ain't nothing. Nothing. I'm starting this. I mean, come on. Like, I don't know. I ain't really trying to defend Jay-Z, but yes, I am looking to see if there is something I can defend. Defend Jay. What? So it's just some pictures. It ain't really giving a lot of detail with Jay name in it. It really didn't, but it was a picture of shit pissing me off because it ain't got nothing to do with the files. I don't see crap. So like if somebody said his name came up against himself. Let me see something. He's saying something about Kadar. Guitar, I mean, I always say Kadar, no guitar. Um, Stupid, man. I'm telling you, when I say this shit ain't got nothing to do with freaking. Why would they bring that man name up in the files? And I don't see nothing, even comparison to say Jay was in anything or 96. I don't see nothing. That all I know is that lady mentioned the name, and that was it. Jay name should be clear. That bull crap. Trump was all up in the names, all up in. Yes, I am in these files. 3.5 million. All up in it. Yep, I sure am. Because guess what? To me, let me see something. Oh, yeah. All this time, it took 45 minutes almost just to find to see where Jay-Z name was at. And guess what? I ain't see too much of nothing with Jay-Z. And I'm literally in Office of Public Affairs, Department of Justice. 3.5 million responsive pages to compliance with Epstein Transparency Act. Oh, let me go to pictures and stuff. Let's see. Nah, I can't do that. No, 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 no. So, yeah, that's what I got. Much of nothing. So let's see what somebody else might have came up with a story or something, because I'm just not understanding. So far, so far, I don't see anything. Hold up, because I had to click out of that one. So there is some information I'm missing. I wonder how I can find it. New files are completely insane. Okay, so let's hear this real quick.
Huge bombshells about some of the most powerful people. The FBI just dropped 3.5 million files, and it is incredible. Huge bombshells about some of the most powerful people on the planet. I can't believe they let some of this stuff out. I mean, it is stunning. Honestly, one of the biggest lies we've seen is the idea that the FBI could possibly come to us and say, not only is there not a client list, there was no credible evidence that Epstein blackmailed prominent individuals. Guys, we're about to see plain blackmail to one of the most powerful people on the planet, and that is Bill Gates. Listen, there's a lot we're going to get to, but we have to start with probably the craziest revelation here, which is Jeffrey Epstein emailing himself about Bill Gates. Now, if you don't know, Bill Gates and Epstein had a relationship post 2008. That's a big year. You're going to hear a lot today, because 2008 was the time that Epstein pled guilty for soliciting of somebody under the age of 18. He was a predator at this point. Everybody knew it. Now, eventually, Bill Gates would get divorced when all of this came out. Melinda Gates said it was part of the direct cause for the divorce. She said she met Epstein and said he was evil.
He was evil personified.
So you have to understand, this is like Bill Gates' kryptonite. He's one of the richest men on the planet. He's got this huge philanthropy arm. But this relationship with Epstein has been a huge problem for him. And Epstein appears to have known that, because in 2013, Bill Gates appears to be distancing himself from Jeffrey Epstein. And Epstein seems to have a problem with that. He says, I assume the dedication to our relation went both ways. Larry has now asked me to recommit to a confidentiality agreement. Basically, he's got to shut up about his...
Yeah, he do. So check it. I'm going ahead and go to this because I'm looking for the JayZ name, and that's really it. I'm gonna go on to one of my peoples, and which is, oh, hold up, this ain't even my peoples right here. Hold up, hold up. So her name is Sabby Sabs. Let me see.
His release. I had to break this up into two parts because it's just so much information. So on Friday, I covered the information that basically implicates Donald Trump, and now we're going to get into some of the other people that are mentioned in the Epstein files. And we're going to start off with Elon Musk. There's some celebrities that are mentioned here as well. Some of them not surprising to me. Some of them are a little bit surprising.
Listen, I'm literally still trying to find. I might have clicked on the wrong one. Hold on. So, like I said, no, it was that. I don't want to read that one. I mean, I don't want to listen to that one though. There's a lot going on, but baby, when I say y'all, what I was just reading, That's a lot of doc to be going through. So everybody gonna have their different portions of what's going on. All right, 50 minutes. 50 minutes and nobody really showed up to give me no love, show me no love, talk to me, talk it out, engage or anything. I'm not gonna show y'all no more love for the rest of the day. Then go ahead and get the recap, revisit this video, check it out, and when I find JayZ's most his name really pop up? Because I'm telling you, there's too many pages. Hold up. The most disturbing detail of. Hold up. Let me see what they talking about the most. Now it's like the most.
As a ritualistic sacrifice. He even said that his
Hold up, y'all.
he described what he witnessed on a yacht. What did he describe? Well, if you follow this channel, you probably already know because we've been talking about this for a long time. And we're not the only ones, by the way. This is something that has been, let's just say, suppressed in the mainstream. They like to paint this picture as totally false. There is nothing factual about it, and people who bring it up have something wrong with them. Except that couldn't be farther from the truth. And we're going to prove that in this video. So what did he witness? What did he witness on that yacht that fateful day that these FBI agents are talking about in this internal email? Well, he witnessed, let's just say, babies being.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, it's this dope.
Babies being what? Hold up. Let's come back with that. What? Wait a minute.
So your words?
Wait, what are you saying?
Don't say it. Don't say it. They witnessed babies that were being unalived, being. And pieces of those were removed from them and consumed. Let's just say that, all right? And guys, I just want to be clear. I'm not saying this actually happened. What I'm saying is this is in the Jeffrey Epstein emails. So,
Babies being removed. Okay. Babies being removed. Now, this definitely ain't got nothing to do with no Jigga Man right now. So, I'm going to just go ahead and ride this out and let In Times Production go ahead and give y'all a little detail on what he have heard and what he has listened to, read on the documents or what he has, somebody has told him too. So we just gonna go ahead and turn it up so y'all can hear it and we gonna play.
whether or not this happened, you be the judge. I'm just presenting to you what's in the emails. But it doesn't stop there because this man, this victim, described it as a ritualistic sacrifice. He even said that his own feet were cut with a scimitar. And guys, here's the crazy part. Again, I'm not saying whether this is true or not. I'm just saying it's simply in the files. This man, he named George H.W. Bush. And we know he was in Skull and Bones, and he's been accused of being
See, I was on
involved
tongue.
with some pretty shady things. So, whether or not that's true, that's up to you. But the FBI agent's written response to his colleague says something like this. He said, I didn't realize Bush him too. And the fact that he used the word too, the FBI agent used the word too in this email, in my opinion, it indicates that there were others that were implicated in this, and the FBI knew the names of those other people. Now, why those emails aren't released with this batch, who knows? And, this whole new batch of Epstein emails, it doesn't really prove too much because, again, a lot of the stuff is totally redacted. There's whole black pages, and there's a lot of stuff that's just mysteriously missing from it. But with over 3 million files released, with over 3 million documents released, I think it's going to take a while for people to go through and to really dig up the true meat of this, right? So where am I going with this? Well, I found something extremely interesting.
What?
An event, a documented event that took place halfway around the world in Australia.
Mm.
And this event seemingly links together what the Epstein files talk about with what the media denies even exists and with what people and with what whistleblowers have been saying is true for a long time. Right? What am I talking about? Well, in November 2025, Australian police arrested 4 men in Sydney for what they called, and guys, I'm quoting directly here, for what they called the, quote, International Satanic Child Ring. Now, this investigation is called Strike Force Constantine. It remains active today, right now, as you watch this video. This isn't a conspiracy theory. It's not a cold case. It is an active case right now. But here's the thing. The official narrative that they want us to believe anyway, is that this is just mass hysteria. It's the satanic panic.
It's been exposed, debunked, and discredited decades ago. And the only people that believe that now are conspiracy theorists. But what if the story that they say, what if that story that the whole satanic panic thing was just debunked and discredited? What if that's not the whole story?
Right.
What if the whole story is far darker and far more, let's just say, evil than the mainstream media would like people to believe?
So he's breaking it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep listening to him. He making some sense because there is too many pages to read, way too many. So you have to get a little breakdown of like what's going on because I didn't even get to that part at all. Like what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bush, Ard, two. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, let's go. Let's listen.
Now, before I get into what we're going to be talking about in this video, I'm going to show you a clip. This is a short clip. I think it's like 2 minutes long. It's from an interview I did with a man named Russ Dizdar. Now, those of you who watch my channel regularly probably have seen this clip before, but I want to insert it here because it's extremely relevant to this conversation, what we just talked about, and what we are going to be talking about. So watch this clip with Russ Dizdar, and I'll see you afterwards.
Can you be a travel advisor without quitting your 9 to 5?
It's normal when you go to the Old Testament, Moloch and the Baals, they wanted the children. Explained to me by Satanists because it's a higher level of blasphemy to God, against God. It's and for some reason the demons love bringing that kind of harm.
Wow.
We look at a child and automatically we're going to protect them, save them, guard them, whatever it takes.
Right.
They look at a child, they'd eat it alive, they destroy it, they'd torture it. Now remember, that's their nature.
Oh, that's
And
gross.
so if they could show more of their nature to a defenseless child, they love that. That's why some rituals are called demon revels.
I don't even
or
want to hear it.
It's like, think in terms of rats and garbage. Smelling a child or a human that's
fucked up.
as an attack on God in a sense. There's no question. In their nature, they don't shed a tear. They don't
I bet.
to come into the side.
It really is unbelievable.
That's disgusting.
Do that without any.
So he's saying there's somewhere they just don't give a damn about a child, a kid. They sacrifice, they laugh, and they get a rise out of it. Horrible.
Like you were saying yesterday, how do you not?
That Satanist ritualistic pedophiles, they don't stop until they get stopped.
For many in the United States and Canada, it's much more convenient. It feels better
They said they can't stop and they won't stop until you stop them.
to deny that Satanism is rampant in America and Canada. It feels better to deny that we have young people by the millions now captivated in something that can make killers out of them. And yet, my friend, right now, there are over 12 million teenagers and younger children who are now involved in the occult in one way or another.
Oof.
And denying it isn't going to make any difference.
That don't make no sense. I'm gonna leave my video right there because it kind of went a little off topic, but the whole thing is about Epstein, all right? Actually, let me go on and skip over and see what this man what names he gonna bring up before I get out of here. But this man right here, what he was trying to say was, and this is old. It looked like at least 80s. It looked like I don't know.
See, whether you believe in occultism, whether you believe
I don't believe in
But
that.
here's the thing, guys. There are pieces of evidence, there are documents that nobody has seen. Well, I should say, people have seen, but most people haven't seen. And I would say that the majority of the public, they have never seen this. They've never heard about it, and when they do find out about it, they're shocked. They can't believe it even exists. 4 years before the FBI published their famous debunking of, satanic ritual abuse and satanic panic, all this stuff, they tried to debunk it, right? 4 years before that, what happened? The United States Department of Justice released a law enforcement training manual called what? Those of you that know, put it in the comments. It was called Satanic Cult Awareness. Now, one of the contributors to this document was a detective with the San Francisco Police Department. I think it was the first recognized law enforcement specialist that was into the occult, not into the occult, but specialized.
That's deep, y'all. But I don't want to get into that crap because I don't like to believe in that. I don't. People follow other people, cults, and believe in it.
Into the occult, I should say.
No,
In
but I'm gonna
occult,
click on up.
revolting, and they create fear in whatever community they take place in. So
Yeah,
think about this,
they
right?
like to
Or
create
will be
fear.
the fact that witness of murder, brainwashing, near-death experiences that
Yeah,
are used as control mechanisms. So basically, psychological torture, fracturing of personalities, like all the things that people
yeah.
have been saying that
Make
they've
you
been
feel
doing
low.
forever, right? In this document,
Make you feel low for you won't go nowhere and stay right there. But some people smarten up like hell no, this ain't the way of life.
also lists 32 different occult-related like homicide clues for crime scene investigators, so that when they're investigating a murder or investigating whatever, if they come across these clues in a specific way, it might point them to say, "Hey, this isn't just a random murder. This is a ritualistic murder, and it was done by a group of people." And
Mm.
understand this, people. This wasn't theory. This was training material. Yet the mainstream media says it's all fake. All right, so there's a shift, there's a disconnect. Something changed, and it was in 1992, I think, was the year where everything did change. And there was a FBI special agent by the name of Kenneth Landing, I think it was Kenneth Landing. Yeah, he published this report. So, and what was his conclusion in this report?
Abuse.
Well, I think his conclusion was something like this: there's little to no corroborating evidence for organized, ritualistic, satanic abuse, something like that. He chalked it all
I'm
up to.
gonna go ahead and leave that right there because it's definitely jumping way off his top topic. I thought he was gonna name a few peoples, and that's what I'm saying. Y'all have to try. Also, okay, academics gonna break it down. Hold up, let me go. Let me see what academics got going on.
This week, we're hosting a
Let me see what the hell act got
free
going
trading.
on. Let me see what he gonna say. We still on live, so why not?
Yeah. Now check. Now.
How did he find the page and I did?
Now follow the court order, Chad. The
I was on the
U.S.
same
Justice
one.
Department
What he put in?
released millions of files.
We know
associated
that.
with the Epstein files. Let me try to break it down.
Shit.
Like
Just how you find the
succinctly,
JayZ
but that you
part.
guys can understand if you haven't kept up with this. It's been a lot of
All I
politics,
want to know.
Okay. The Attorney General at one point, by the way, before Trump got in, a lot of people, even like before the former FBI director or assistant director, Cash Patel is the director, but the assistant director was he's a guy who was he actually streams on
He's still playing. He's still
Rumble.
just...
Dan Bongino, like he was saying, we got to get these Epstein files out. Why are the Epstein files important? So this idea that Epstein had an island, and that essentially he was trafficking underage teenagers, right?
Okay. So I done clicked over to academics and I want to see him break down because he was on the same site I'm on, but I can't find the JayZ mention part. Let's see what Act got to say, and then I'm getting the heck up off this because ain't nobody been on my live entertaining me. And I'm gonna just go ahead and let this play.
Not only for his own personal pleasure, but he was supposedly swaying and influencing a lot of other powerful people that had that perversion of possibly being pedophilic. So there was pedophiles that he was serving. He was pretty much their guy. And he supposedly, and this is the theory, right? We bring it up. And he was supposedly recruiting them. He would recruit these young girls to pleasure these guys on his island.
Okay, so I think I know what's going on. JayZ and Pusha T name probably done came up on the low. So what they trying to say is JayZ like young girls, allegedly. So after all this in my head and woo woo woo, and he got with B and blah 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 blah. I'm not Pusha T and whatever the case may be. But I think that's what they're getting to it. But I'm about to let this line go because I got shit to do this morning, and y'all didn't even try to come check me out. Other than that, subscribe to your girl, Miss Keish Love. You know what I got to do. I got to go now. Peace.